Meanwhile, the United States says it will retain custody of Pemberton until the completion of all judicial proceedings. U.S. Ambassador Philip Goldberg also assured that they will continue to cooperate with local authorities on the case of Pemberton, who, he says, is under Philippine jurisdiction. Defense Secretary Voltaire Gazmin says they will follow what is provided for in the Visiting Forces Agreement. Arra Perez reports.
The Department of National Defense assured the country will abide by the process under the Visiting Forces Agreement. This is in relation to the pending decision of the U.S. Embassy on the warrant of arrest against Private First Class Joseph Scott Pemberton. DFA sent a note verbal to the U.S. Embassy following the agency's receipt of the warrant of arrest. Although the U.S. Embassy has yet to give its formal response, U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines Philip Goldberg said they will abide by the court order, but Pemberton will stay under the custody of the embassy. Goldberg assured that the jurisdiction rests upon the Philippines, as Pemberton is currently detained at the AFP facility. Their decision will be based on the agreement of the Philippines and the United States under the Visiting Forces Agreement. Goldberg added that the embassy will immediately abide if the court orders Pemberton to face his wraps.
What we've done with the Philippines is to come to what I think is a very good solution to the custody issue. The suspect, until this point, soon to be accused, Mr. Pemberton, has been held at Camp Aguinaldo on Philippine soil, but under U.S. custody. So we have done the security within the facility where he's kept, but it's on a Philippine base, and the perimeter security is handled by the armed forces of the Philippines. The Philippine government has notified us that it will request custody as it can under the Visiting Forces Agreement, but we, under the Visiting Forces Agreement, can decide, as we will, to retain custody throughout the judicial proceedings.
Gazmin said a strict process should be followed for the resolution of Pemberton's case, but the Philippines could protest if the embassy will not respect this process. Gazmin declined to comment on calls to detain Pemberton in a city jail. Pemberton is the alleged suspect in the slaying of transgender Jeffrey Laude in Olongapo City last October 11. AFP top brass General Gregorio Catapang said the AFP has yet to receive a copy of the arrest warrant against Pemberton.
Na ang armed forces po ay nakaantabay lang at handang tumulong sa anumang ahensya ng gobyerno na hihingi ng tulong ukol dun sa kaso ni Pemberton. So, hindi po kami kasama dun sa legal process at anumang pong abiso ay siguro mailalagay lang po sa paninigurado na nandito po yung katauhan ni Pemberton at siya po ay nasa mabuting lagay para naman ho ready siya na humarap sa korte kung kinakailangan na.
Pemberton was transferred to Camp Aguinaldo from the USS Peleliu in Subic. He is currently detained at the Mutual Defense Board Security Engagement Board facility. AFP assured Pemberton is still within the detention facility guarded by American soldiers. Military police and peacekeepers are on patrol outside the facility.